I came back out to Button Hill again. Gonna dig some buttons. Then I'm gonna go look for a spring the owner told me about up at the other end, just for fun. But right now, digging for buttons, not a button. This is not a button, but it is cool. Look at the size of this ring. It's a 1/2 inch or 3/4 around. Thick, I mean, you know? It's a massive thing. I mean, my hands aren't that big, so, you know, but still, it's huge. That's the biggest ring I've ever found. I don't know what this pin is on it. It's pretty crazy. Button Hill strikes again. Look at this tiny button. It is so tiny. Look at the size of this little tiny thing. It's a 2-piece button. It is tiny. So cool. That's awesome. First button of the morning. I think I have silver. I think. Haven't cleaned it up yet. Let's see. Right there in the back of the plug. Whatever. What is it? Dime? Is that a... I mean... Oh my gosh. This could be a very dateable item if it turns out to be silver. I have no idea what that is. It's seated dime. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I don't have any water with me. I'm gonna have to open my can of LaCroix to clean this thing up. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Let's see what that does to us here. Oh my gosh. Oldest, 1857. Wow. That's a bucket lister for me. First one, oldest silver coin. 1 dime, sure enough. Wow. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, that is awesome. 1857, very clear date on it. That's great. Sorry I'm shaking so much. This is super cool. That is awesome. Oh, no, it's a 1/2 dime. I'm sorry. What the heck? I should read, right? Not just assume, huh? I'm sure you realize that. I'm an idiot. A 1/2 dime. No wonder it's so small. 1/2 dime, 1857. Wow, that is awesome. LaCroix works nice to knock the dirt off. I hope it doesn't damage it. This is the first silver I've dug this year, actually. I haven't dug much silver. They haven't been hunting yards. Boy, it was a loud, pretty signal. What the heck is that? I think it says something on it right there. What is that thing? Paris? Is that what that says? What the hell? It's crazy. Awesome. This. What the heck is that? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Some kind of pin or something. I don't know. Anyway, my hope is that this is a early Confederate site. But I haven't found anything to prove that yet, so time will tell, I hope. We'll see. That's really neat. I don't know what it is, but it's really neat. Irreminently again. Look at that. Look at that. That's a heel off a woman's shoe. That is awesome. I have never found. That's the first one I've found. That is awesome. I love the heart. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Got a rimfire casing. Big thing. Look at that. This is like the second or third one of these I've found. And I still don't know what that is. It's bigger than a 22. It's old. It's not a modern casing. I'm not sure what it is. What is this? It looks like another rimfire, doesn't it? A huge one though. That is bizarre. It's so wild. Weird but cool. Very cool. I don't know enough about the older cartridges like this. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like about a 45 caliber or so. 40 maybe, I'm not sure. Little tiny brass buckle. Isn't that awesome? It's heavy duty. Super solid. Very cool. And those two nails were in the same hole. Huh. Nice. So there's a chance that this, being a good campsite, was camped on by Confederates, maybe even camped on by pre-Civil War troops moving through the area. There's a lot of military history in the area. This site was a guarded, protected site before the war, changed hands a couple of times during the war. The day I found the half dime out here, I still had holes open. A neighbor across the road came over, and I'd been piecing together stories on this site, but didn't have any, definite evidence until that day. He showed up, introduced himself, we got to talking. His family has owned this land since before the Civil War. They still have the paperwork, they still have letters, they have deeds to property, they have handwritten stories, journals, and he let me see copies of all that stuff. So what happened was, when the Union moved in here and pushed the Confederates out, the man that owned the property at the time was a strong Confederate sympathizer. He packed up and fled, left the country, moved to Texas, and hid during the war. His family stayed behind, probably not on this property, but probably on the nearby home site he also owned. He came back during the war to visit, hid out in a cave, which I haven't been able to locate yet, to visit his family. Two of his sons joined the Confederate, one joined the Union, was disowned, and all three boys died in the war. This site, because of its strategic location, became a barricaded stronghold. There was a permanent guard of 100 soldiers and civilians in the area because of its proximity to the Oklahoma border and the bushwhackers that were causing havoc all over this country. During the last 2 years of the war, civilians from the surrounding farms moved onto this property and camped and helped raise crops and store feed for soldiers passing through. That's why I'm getting such a mixture of civilian stuff, pre-Civil War stuff, and Civil War stuff on this site. The original owner, Roger, the names have been changed to protect the innocent. But anyway, he came back after the war and had to file a petition with the new federal government to get his land back. They had basically confiscated it and were continuing after the war to keep a hold of the property there again because of its strategic location. Anyway, his petition went through, he got the farm back and lived out the rest of his life here. And the family passed the property down through generations and is still owned by one of the descendants of the original wartime owner. So the site I'm on was most likely the eastern barricade that guarded the road entering the property. So there's probably at least 2 more picket camps similar to this one I'm on right now. One to the west and one also to the south. There was 3 roads coming into the property. So this next adventure this could lead to is, I'm hoping for some amazing stuff coming out of the ground. Thanks for watching. I'm Colonel Handy.
This big T-bolt, I don't know what that is. That I think is 45 rimfire. I'm not sure what the era is on that. These are probably 30 rimfires after measuring them. Harmonica reed, toe tap, some kind of flower, don't know. Woman's heel plate, a couple of little buckles, and the half dime. Nice shape, it cleaned up beautifully. This thing, I don't know what this is. It's brass, I'm sure it was round. I don't know. Chewed lead, tiny button. It's a two-piece button, but just tiny, tiny. And a bunch of iron. And tractor part, I think. This is funny. Dug this early this morning. I don't know what that is. It's crazy. Anyway, it's a good day.